game 2 of Group H. And we have Valdima, this time with the red trolls in the south. Chieftain coming out again. Versus Khrios in the north. Wolf God Commander again. No change there. Royal Mage 2-star struggle against trolls. You can do a single target build with him, but it's pretty risky. He does like to get deleted. Nice little zombie pull there by Khrios. So I'm gonna call it an upset. Khrios is 1-0 down. Troll's pretty strong, and Valdima doesn't know how to go smash. Interesting choice here. Does grab this eye banner first to benefit of the 250 food there for them early smashers. And our Wolf God lady does her best spin to win impression. It is the skill in any ARPG. The spin to win build, always present. It surprises me every time. But, the Chieftain Slam, so satisfying. Bonks them all and leaves the flag! There we go. Does not leave the flag. Don't expect anything fancy here. Pretty sure we're gonna go the same build as earlier. Surprising that he didn't grab any of the level 2 abilities. But he looks like he knows himself, maybe. Prioritizes the survivability of his hero, and I'm getting a hiccup, which is just lovely. Just what I needed today. This time with a Stonecutter build first here. I think we had it last time as well, though. But it's a build I've been starting to enjoy as well, because then you can afterwards just get double hunt and then just pump the food out until the sun sets. We did not go double hunt in the main, right? No. Like, it's the one thing you can do with humans. It just doesn't get you that much compared to other races. In terms of being able to rush, truly rush.
Stronger.
But Loas has been known for it. Some nice harassment again. Valdima always a little bit late with the first smasher. I think you have to delay it a little bit until this is up. If you want it immediately. But oh god, the troll creep is just so good. So good. Hopefully he doesn't forget about the chopper. He does not. Very nicely done. That is my bane. I so often forgot when I get harassed. Sometimes the tilt damage is just too much. Or you do your usual rotation and then you don't come back to it. It is very easy to make a mistake like that. But it's just something everybody's got to get used to. And for a second I thought he built a stone chopper there, but no, it is indeed tree chopper. In fact, it's 2 tree choppers, which is interesting. So I'm expecting a double hunt here. And then how much is the IBAN in terms of stone? So you need 10 stone for that.
A building is done.
So we'll see how that goes. Smasher is going over. Let me double check. So we've got a hunt on the second outpost. Third outpost coming up back here. So this is usually like a double barracks hunt in both of these side sectors. Since it just lends itself really well to that. And then you get more later depending on what you need. Usually like the wood or just more barracks. But let's see what the smasher can get done. Second one has just been produced. There we go. Some nice bonking there of woodcutters. Gets one. Oh, might get more. Gets one. But Khrios does really well with his early Medusa pulls here. Let's see if the Celestial Indigestion of the Wolf Commander is enough to keep that little boy alive. But I think tanking 2 of the Medusas for the lady is not quite enough to keep him alive. Run, my little one! Don't get stabbed! Oh, 16 health. Ripperino. Some tilt damage being produced over there. Very, very nice. Where's our chieftain? Okay, he's not soloing the Medusas over there. Our little infantry boy is just healing up back at base. She does her little thing. On level 1, It has been changed relatively recently. So on level 1, you only get the self-heal. And then from level 2 onwards, you get the... You only get the allied heal on top. And then you get an increase to both on level 3. Not quite as powerful as it used to be. But still damn good. I mean, that woodcutter, if it's not repaired, Khrios does not have any wood to spare. So that's, at the moment, really, really good for him. Looks like everything's being pulled down here for the Medusas. As well as... Valdima! Don't leave the bags! No! Don't break Nakamura's heart. I can't actually afford to repair there on the woodcutter. But that Medusa should be going down before the infantryman. Like, these Medusa archers are really annoying. They do like to switch targets so often. So it's really dangerous to pull a big unit back inside. But there we go. These are going down. The bags are still left unattended. Heavy sigh. But there you go. Finally repairing this now. So yeah, just look how cheap it is. It's only missing 1 wood for like almost half the woodcutter. So that's the problem with repair at the moment. It's now too cheap after being way too expensive beforehand. And way too slow before that. Well, then again, the guy already arrived, so maybe he already carried some wood in there, so it might be like 2 or 3 wood. But, oh, this time the Smasher actually pulls away the entire human force. Which is pretty nice. Let's see. Town center, I do believe, is level 1, so nothing fancy there. How many bases do we have for the troll? So the middle one is up. And nothing else yet. So 2 base troll. Doing just fine. God, you're standing next to them. Don't do it to us. No! Yay! By Mugwa. Mugwa be praised, he noticed. But now Khrios is gonna come along the map, down the map. Level 4, so this time around the XP shareage is equal, but it's a big conga line, and good thing he noticed. So does not end up trickling in. Because one of the worst things you can do against trolls is just trickle in units 1 by 1 and just see them stomped into the ground by the troll company burial services. It's just it's an all-in-one deal. We kill you and we put you into the ground with 1 big smash. Terribly efficient like that. That might be a hint that trolls, after all, might be German. But I think trolls are British. The one thing we left yesterday was that trolls are living in a swampy hellscape that just rains all the time. So more evidence that trolls are British. I was about to check the skills, but let's check this after this. So equipment-wise, I think both still on level 1 objectives. Very nice. Let's see if we're gonna see some micro. Very nice for Valdima here. And that leaves a lot of DPS running about. Oh, wonderful throw junk here. Really, really nicely done. And the troll didn't even go down. So I think that was 3 infantrymen and a scout for nothing. Very nicely defended here by Valdima. And yeah, looks like he's going for the same thing again. Lots of brute force and a little bit of vitality. So far it's been working out for him. And Khrios, I think this time a little bit different. The fatal blow came in, whirlwind, brute force, 3 points here, 2 points there. Pretty standard stuff too. It's like the only variance you can do is like the debilitating blow, and it's pretty good against troll to teleport and finish someone off. And yeah, Valdima is the troll player in the red, if you have missed it. What? What just repaired that like almost a full bar in an instant? Or am I going insane? Well, I don't know. But the trolls are after you. Just run away! Run for the hills! Run! It's just one happy conga line. The conga never ends. If somebody breaks out the conga, he's just now the leader of a rival conga line. You cannot escape it. Ah, that's a really nice waterfall though. I do love the maps. I hope we get more soon. After the rework is done. Or maybe due to the rework we get some new ones. A little bit more disjointed here for the orc player. Oh! Gets bonked with a skull-sized boulder to the head. I feel like these should be renamed Skull Replacement Service. Since they probably on most other races just replace your skull with a rock of their choosing. So some really nice picks, like every little bit helps in every game. But it just makes that so much more difference against trolls, because if you fall behind against trolls, it's so hard to recover. But for the moment, Khrios does have the advantage of not being really harassed. Let's check Valdima's economy. So we've got double huts here. Scrap seems to be an issue that we're solving right now. We do have a decent amount of bases. I want to say 4. So that's not too bad. Khrios, triple barracks, no early drill holes. Like this time, last time we saw a couple drill holes already. Maybe he's gonna try something else than the keepers. But maybe if he sorts out, if he lets his
is at maximum capacity. We need to expand.
If he lets the forge run its course and really do get that upgrade before he grabs it, that might be pretty good. So Khrios tried to go for the golem, but Valdima says nope, and rather destroys a lovely little woodcutter here. Okay, looks like Khrios was a bit indecisive there, but couldn't wait for the rest of his units. That's a decent amount though. Oh, I'm gonna see a teleport out. Where did he go? Oh, all the way back. Ah, okay, looks like, yeah, he just wants to upgrade. So fair enough, fair enough. I just spilled a little bit of chocolate milk, which is a disaster. Every chocolate milk wasted is a book in a grudge. But oh, this is very nice. But oh, Khrios! You cannot underestimate these new golems. They do pack a punch nowadays. Oh, just look at it. That is... Oh no! Oh no, I think those go down. Ooh, that was close. Oh no, he's pulling... Okay, pulls the healthy one back in. Fair enough. But there's 2 going down up top. Probably gonna see a 3rd one drop. Oh, this one doesn't cleave. This time it did. Oh, but level 6 for Khrios. Those, if you do get them down, they are very, very tasty. Oh, yes. 25 attack and damage multiplier for all abilities. It is one of the best items in the game that you can get. Especially against trolls. If you get that smack him for 25 extra magic damage, it is insane. And we're gonna pause for a little second since we've caught up. And running into danger territory. So Khrios is gonna... Valdima is gonna try to get himself the golem as well, I would assume. What are we gonna spend our points? Lots of deep waters, finishing up replenishing strike. Only 1 pig of roof, no concentration, interesting. But we do have the Earth Shatter, and that now makes 206 magic damage plus the stun. And trolls do not get knocked back, they inherently are pretty chunky, which doesn't seem to be... I'm not quite sure if I can show you it, but they're basically all immune to knockback. So they will only get stunned, which can actually be a pretty good benefit. So you don't have to run after them and catch up. But oh, the Spike Flinger micro. Here it comes. Boom. So nice little stun there. That's gonna give the Abolethers some time to finish off these Skull Crushers. Oh no. Oh, the Spike Flingers again. Against the unupgraded tier 1. Very, very dangerous. And just a combination of all this pain being rained down on them. I can't remember. I think Skull Crushers might also inflict pain, which is just weakened, but I don't know. Like, sometimes I think there's a secondary effect, but it seems to be, at least for these boys, to only be a resistance debuff. Yeah, that's nice. Really good kite here. He's gonna get some weak units. Oh! Alright, tries to stop him. Oh, a little bit sloppy here by Valdima. Doesn't turn about. Are we having super lag issues? 230 this time. But it looks like it sorted itself out. But the level 4 for Valdima isn't the best. But Chieftain not quite as dependent on it as our girl up top. But ooh, hello. Crushy boys are definitely in. But that's a decent amount of Arbalesters. Oh, but the Skull Crushers are getting in. Looks like we have some micro onto the back line there. Oh, please pull him back. He's slow. But not picking the slowdown by Valdima here would have been really, really nice to now really chase down those Arbalesters and smack him in the butt for a decent amount of damage. But looks like for now, ooh, this could be big. Khrios is going for the golem. And Valdima might not be able to pay attention to that, but that's a lot of barracks. Economy looking good. We are not tier 3 yet. This time we're not going for the zeal here. So at least as of yet. Is Valdima privy to this attack here? Oh god. Okay, might lose some keepers here if he's not careful. They are tanky boys, but as we've established, golems don't really care. One goes down. I can't remember how expensive these boys are. They're actually pretty cheap. 5 food, 4 iron. For a very decent unit. There we go. Some micro now. You can interrupt that, by the way, as far as I know. Maybe not with the melee hero, because that's pretty wonky. But ooh, that's big. Level 8. We have the Hymn of Tenacity and the Retaliation Hymn. So that's gonna give us a 250 point damage shield as well as pure damage on these Arbalesters. Which is going to absolutely destroy wall breakers. Look at it's gonna ignore the 50 pierce. As well as the 25 pierce resistance on these chunky boys. It's not gonna do anything for the backline. But also keeping them alive a little bit longer is gonna be pretty damn nice. And just denying the chieftain more perks is always pretty nice. I said nice a lot, didn't I? We do not have the tier 3 and this is probably gonna be a very critical engagement, so we're gonna quickly put in a pause. Because it seems like we have caught up. And then let's hit it. Let's see how it goes. Oh, a slight miss micro there. Popped it while he was not surrounding everybody. How long is the cooldown on that actually? 51 second cooldown.
We need to expand.
And it does last for... It doesn't actually tell you how long it lasts, lol. But apparently not that long. I think like 20 seconds or 15 seconds. So that was a big misplay there. I'm not sure if Valdima disengaged there on purpose, but oh god, that's a lot of Arbalesters. But they don't have their damage upgrade. They should have their ranged upgrade though. That's just a lot of barracks, Jesus Christ.
Building completed.
But Citadel has been completed, so the tier 3 is gonna come in. So we're gonna have to wait for some
Building completed.
Aria to get that done. Valdima still on tier 1. Oh god. That was one poor thrower. Oh, we're gonna see a little bit of a split here. Wall breakers are gonna go do some shenanigans. We do have the full pop cap available. But we're down to 3 Skull Crushers. Yeah, after the wall, like that's the problem with wall breakers. You do get rid of a lot of frontline for it. Is he trying to bait out a teleport? It looks like it. Ah, there's another wall breaker down here, so that's nice. Goes for the outpost. There we go. Oh no! Very unfortunate that the girl there went that way. Oh, the arbalesters are being pulled into the front line of the trolls. So, Khrios not with the best of control here, but the chieftain might go down. Don't think he popped his hide the pain. I know that's not what it's called, but I just like to call it that. But oh, massive stun here. She might go down. She does indeed. Still a lot of arbalesters, but we actually don't have that many spike flingers. But the throwers should do the trick. And the wall breakers are still alive as well. And also, just look at the difference. 455 siege damage on low health. Absolutely nutty. Imagine a wall breaker blob with a warbringer on top of them. That's 30%. That's like that would turn all of these into 455, boys. And I wonder if that stacks with this empowered. That would be quite something, wouldn't it? But nice control here. Keeps the wall breaker on top of the fortified. And hunts down everything else. With the throwy boy. Oh, the skull crusher cracking some skulls. And I think the visual upgrade is additional spikes on the club for the upgrade. I want to say that the early one is just 2 spikes on top. So that was really pretty good. Oh no! Hang on. Oh no! Khrios built a lot of billets in this frontier sector. That really puts his supply down. Oh man, like that's another avenue of harass that I think people underestimate, is getting rid of billets and huts, like shelters for these boys. So it's not a problem now because his army got deleted, but it might be a problem in the future. Chieftain is back on track. Let's check the itemization. Okay, just literally only had the money for this stuff. Ooh, focus ring, no equip, and still 16,800 gold in the bank. There's a lot of things. Yeah, there we go. I think we're going shopping now. After... No, not after grabbing the flag. Very interesting. Okay, market is now finally coming up. Where's the area in the sector? It's like here, there's 500. And... oh yeah, there. It's just the middle sectors and then the side sectors. Oh! But this actually went down properly. Looks like... I would have thought you would be able to repair through the 2 or 3 of them. But I guess it was only a fortified one. Very nice job here by Valdima. So additional damage has been done.
That should work.
And there we go. What's the itemization for our girl here? Oh wow, hasn't even bothered to buy some potions. Literally only went for the tier 3 upgrades. Very interesting. There we go, billets now being dismantled. If he can get a shrine to Mugwa up here, is he leveled up? He is indeed. If he can get a moon temple up here with like the regeneration aura, that would really give him a nice outpost in front of Khrios' base. Let's see if he's gonna think of that. Oh, but we're lagging a bit. So we're gonna wait for the boys to play a little bit, but let's check the economy. So lots of farms, pretty standard. I don't think we see anything special, like a bone hexer, a hex camp or something. No double fight hut. Oh, we do have a hex camp, very nice, and we are producing offerings, so that's pretty hype. Ooh, yes, we saw the Earth Shatter upgrade for the wall breakers. It's 50 damn scrap. But it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh god, I wish I could just check this stuff out without jumping back and forth. It's 225 siege damage. And a stun for 1 to 2 seconds. Just look at this. This was beautiful. Chieftain goes down though. but so does the she-wolf. But we do have our upgrade here for our Arbalestas. So the bows are bigger, 105 pierce damage.
We're being attacked.
Which, despite the 50% resist, is still quite substantial. Thanks to the high numbers here. And the resources are looking pretty spiffy. And we still have a crap ton of barracks over.
We're being attacked.
So this game might not be as over as it appears. But maybe it is. Oh, who knows? How many wall breakers are left? I think that's the crucial part. If he can keep the wall breakers alive, he only has 2. A couple of those boys lying about here. I really wish he would have grabbed those territories. He had all the time in the world to do it. And he did definitely have the resources. I think that would have benefited him greatly. Let's see, do we see some high-tech units? Also, the birds have a really good buff for them. I can't quite remember what it does. And this I don't understand. A toxic fog causes less pain. It sounds like it would be only usable against trolls. So I'm very confused about that one. Oh, here comes the pure damage. Pure damage Arbalest is just chunking through wall breakers. But here comes the stun. Oh, it's beautiful to see that used. What a chat. Gets a little nice tap there in. But the troll's really unimpressed at this seems. How much health does she have? That's a big bar. Oh, yeah, the Arbalestas now, the Spike Flingers are on top of him. Level 6 for the Chieftain. Still has some points to spare there. And the single target damage isn't great. Especially without any cooldowns. 3050 HP for her.
We're being attacked.
Oh, here comes the slam. Oh, looks like he cancelled it by accident due to ping. I don't see her getting out of this one. Oh! 130 pierce damage on an empowered boy. Oh! Ah, no. Goes down. And he might have just done it. Oh, that's still a border fortress here. That's 150 pierce. It's essentially probably 2 Arbalestas. It's got a little bit of a slow. Oh, actually 0.75 attacks per second. What? Never mind. That's a couple Arbalestas there. But the barracks are going down. But not grabbing these outposts is a real big issue. Oh man, if Khrios can get this sector back, that could mean something.
He is ready to do his job.
We have not taken advantage of the Bone Axe camp. We're back to 5 wall breakers though. That's where all the scraps go in. Khrios, still with a decent economy, but down only to 4 barracks. You can teleport to these buildings, by the way. I don't think you need to see them. There we go. Banner finally coming up. I really hope we see a shrine to Mugba here. That'd be really nice. And Drakir informing me that it does stack. This is wow. Bone axes are not fun if you stack all of that up. That is insane. Good question. Are we going for Titan? We do have a guy in there, but it doesn't look like we're producing it. Speaking of Titan, nah. We're not gonna see the troll one anytime soon. How many offerings is it? It's an insane amount, like 500.
A building is done.
500 offerings, Jesus Christ. And 150 scrap. The food is negligible, but
We're being attacked.
500 damn offerings. He really likes to leave some buildings over.
A Titan has entered the
Hey, never mind. He did go for it after all. And that's a pretty perfect. Oh, 500 points of damage. Oh. I was always under the impression that it's 250. But the trolls are pretty unimpressed. And other than that, this guy only does 5. He has like a almost only 100 DPS. It is pure damage DPS. But it's not super impressive. And it's other than that, it's basically just gonna get ignored. The poor boys are getting hunted. Okay, that's pretty good. So that's 1 or 2 boys going down here. Oh, but the wolf guard should be dead here. Indeed, she is. Wow, even the Paragon just goes down. Oh yeah, there's wall breakers. It only has 11 siege resistance. And that's... Is that down to a buff? Oh no, it's because they're pain. So the wall breakers did a number on the Paragon. It's like the one unit that can really, really hurt, but... Okay, here comes another shield. That's nice. So if you can get rid of all the wall breakers again. Nice stun there. That could mean something. And with the market, you might be able to work on another Titan. Yeah, decimated the trolls quite a fair bit, and Valdima, thanks to not taking these sectors earlier, probably also should take the side sectors.
Enemies are attacking.
He's not doing as hot as he could be doing. I hope he's not trying for the Titan. That's a bit too ambitious. I mean, I'd love to see the Cup of Mogwai, but it's a brutal thing. Oh, nice slam. You just keep picking off the Arbalestas. They are cheap.
He needed.
But he is pretty decent on keeping on track of this. Also, like, there is scrap in these side sectors. So that's also something you shouldn't forget. So you wouldn't need as many scrappers for the same effect. No Moon Temple makes me sad. Especially for the food production. Like, it also buffs your food production on farms. If you have a full farm sector, it is so good. Alright, gives up on that. So now he's in a bit of trouble. Khrios... Oh no! This Eye Banner has never been upgraded. That's a huge issue. And also, these are also not upgraded. These are standard run-of-the-mill Eye of the Tribes. We are lacking an insane amount of worker. Okay, we have 1 sharp Eye of the Tribe. I was wondering why his economy seemed to be fizzling out. And now we know why. Very surprised at that. I think he's just nervous. Probably shaking as well. In his first tournament here. But he's definitely giving us a really good show. There we go, finally.
The tribe has lost a sector.
That's another scrap pot. We just need to upgrade. We will see, we will see. Titan did well, but I think if the economy didn't fizzle out for Valdima, it probably would have come in too late. But he did buy himself some breathing room. Also, we haven't finished off this hunting and the drill hole here. I mean, the hunting is negligible, but getting the drill hole back is gonna be a pretty big deal. Also, these side sectors being upgraded for the longest time is giving him some good stuff. We still have no academies, so looks like we're gonna stick to that style. Maybe add some keepers on top. Oh, no, not yet. It's literally the good old full-on crossbow Titan style. And I have a lot of scrap hordes. Ah, yeah, but I think that's backbreaking now. Having neglected all of these Eye of the Tribes for so long is such a huge deal. And pure damage Arbalest is pretty good at sieging. Can get rid of that. Also just sacrificing the wall breakers. That's too expensive to do that. And I think Khrios will probably take it now. Unless something magical happens. This is probably still a decent amount of time on those. Going forward. Oh. The Titan can chunk through this. It is pure damage. Ooh, and it just ran out a little bit too soon. And I think from this point on, Khrios is just gonna move forward.
I am at your command.
He's keeping up the Arbor spam. He's trying to get the hero. Alright, the thing ran out. So that's pretty good. So these arbalests are in trouble. There's the shield. Probably has another one all ready to go. Yep, charge 100. So even if this guy goes down, there's gonna be a second one in the back. Hey! A wild warbringer appears. Okay, it's only at 20% in power. Hashtag only. Look at all the damage he's tanking. 3,500 health. But, yeah. You can't Aragon that one, my dear. That's a little bit too much firepower. I think they were also buffed by the pure damage. Oh, nice stun. Do we have this swing available? Not quite. But yeah, it's just gonna be a massive Arbalest train now. There we go, pure damage. Just gonna ignore the resistance here. Oh, misclick, but fixes it. I mean, the Spike Flingers are still doing really well with all those smashes trickling in. Looks like we have some automated queues going on here. So in the late game, what you could do with trolls, if you have the resources, is dedicate certain amounts of fighting huts to your hitting camps and your throwing camps. Rally them on top of them, and then rally that to your hero. So you automatically get the army composition that you wish, as long as you produce equally. But yeah, this one might go down, but it's not gonna matter. Like, I kind of wish for Khrios to just build something else than Arbalest at this point, just to finish it off. But I don't think he's gonna bother. So this is gonna be drag on a little bit longer than it has to.
Building completed.
But there we go, second one coming up. We actually used a full health Arbalest there. So I think at this point we're just gonna enjoy the show. How is the Titan in terms of map view? Yeah, it's a little bit up there. So we'll take that perspective. I need to slow down the rotation a bit. So we're just gonna enjoy the show. I don't see Valdima coming back from this. Boink. Poor trolls. It was a valiant effort. Unless we see like, are we seeing like a base snipe? No. That was like the only thing I could think of that might happen, but yeah, we're literally down to everything. So nothing cheeky going on here, it's just pure ARPA spam. Doesn't even care anymore. At this point it's kind of BM to both not leave and just not right click the Eye of the Tribe there.
Our population is at maximum capacity. We need to expand.
This is the end, you know? Yeah, Nakamura, I think the issue really was the economy not being there by Valdima. He did really well, but he kind of neglected to macro. Like, he didn't have this point for so long. He didn't upgrade the rest of this. If he would have done all of that, he would have been just fine, I think. But GG, that means we're going to an ace game. Khrios coming up, 1-1. And there's more to go. 101 trolls have lost their lives in the production of your entertainment here tonight. Poor things. Experience actually really equal despite Khrios getting both golems. That's insane, actually. If you think about it. So 150 human units are worth 2 golems. Now you know. That is hilarious. But Khrios really does not want to spend his gold at all. Didn't even bother with potions or nothing. Very interesting. But yeah, here the active worker count. That's the big issue. When was the tech? Tech level. So at 20 minutes for the tech tier 2. And then the worker count just didn't increase. Which should have equaled out about here. Like 20 at 25 minutes, let's say. And then he would have been just fine, I think. But GG. We'll continue to watch his career with great interest. And let's see what happens in the Ace game.